have a butterfly tattoo yet.
Whoop.
Hello. That feels unnecessarily close. That feels slob on my knob. I knew you would do it. I'm excited. This is fun. Hello.
Did I hit record on that little handheld recorder back there on that
Lonnie,
cup?
do I look hot?
Legally, I cannot.
Legally? You're an adult.
What does that mean?
Wow.
So that means no. That means
Do
no.
y'all know each other? Like, do you know her?
We're friends.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We go way
You
back.
know exactly what I mean.
I'm not, unfortunately, tragically heterosexual. I will say that to the day I die.
Yeah.
Because if I could be into women, fuck men.
But it's been accused before.
Is that couch crooked?
Hey, somebody want to take that black knuckle message about dress code? So I don't have to.
Tell them Crocs are required.
Tell them we're not enforcing a dress code, but Western would be better.
If you own
We're not
Crocs-
enforcing. There is no dress code.
If you own Crocs,
But I don't want
you get
somebody to
extra
show
points.
up out here
Instantaneous.
in some kind of
You're looking at the
Purple
one.
polka dotted
You're looking
pajamas
at
or
the ones
something.
that are gonna do that right here.
just no dress code's fine.
If you ride in Crocs, you get extra bonus points.
Yeah.
That's the Trail Twat rule.
Hey, so we got cameras going, right? Recording. We got the Roadcaster's red. We got your little handheld is red. We should be.
Ready to go?
This is the only camera that doesn't have a memory card, but they said Beans isn't worth recording, so we should be good. Beans or Bean?
Beans.
Okay.
Like
I had
more
a,
than one.
Yeah, I had a friend growing up that was nicknamed Beans.
Like
so.
Frankenbeans.
Yeah.
Off something about Mary.
Sure.
Sure.
You never seen that movie?
Well, how does he say
I've
it?
seen something about Mary. Is that one when he zips himself up? I've seen it. I don't remember Frank and
I'm
Beans,
not
but
good at like the movie Recall.
no,
Oh,
she's
God.
not. Don't
I
ask
mean,
her.
Right. I'm like,
We can't be friends then.
Nope.
That's
but
all
I can.
Billy does.
Don't pick me for trivia.
I got you on movie recall.
Okay.
So somebody asked if we had been, I think it was Carissa back there, asked if we had been to Sledge. They actually sponsor us. So they gave us like 6 bottles of whiskey and we've got 6 or so bottles of moonshine.
Is that a peach in there?
It is. Do you want to try it?
I mean, might as well kick this podcast
Well,
off, right?
I'm going to pass it around. Billy, are you interested?
Well, considering, yeah, sounds
It's
like
5 o'clock somewhere.
Sounds like a terrible idea. Probably should.
Yep.
Probably should.
I mean, you notice I passed it right to you, so
I know.
It's like noon
I
and
am
Florida.
out.
Did you not even shake it up, boss?
No, you can shake it.
Bullshit.
Man,
Look at all that
Look at that.
peachy goodness.
Looks like I'm gonna be
that's
drunk
flavor.
today.
You two obviously haven't been there, but Carissa, you've been there?
Not yet, but it's gonna be soon.
We are recording your voice anyway, by the way, that recorder right there, so we'll be able to put you on
Here you
there.
go, Miss Andy.
Why?
That'll hurt you.
It's a beautiful place. Like, they've got all kinds of cool stuff
That'll
out
hurt
there.
you.
And I heard the flights are very strong and
We have not, we did a sampling there, and he was a heavy pourer. I mean, there had to have been 12 or 15 different whiskeys that we
Oh, yeah, for
drank,
sure.
and they were all,
yeah,
you know,
definitely
probably
heavy.
a third of a shot
Ooh.
worth.
See what I mean?
That's really dangerous.
That's what I said.
18
That'll hurt you
proof.
in a good way.
Oh my.
Or no, 18% alcohol by volume.
Oh, she's gonna go. She's going for a second.
That's so dangerous because
That's-
that's delicious.
That's like 4 times stronger than beer.
And how many more times stronger than a White Claw?
18.
18, yeah.
Hey, the White Claws are 5%, okay?
Oh wow, y'all are. Tell you what,
Y'all want to try it?
That's
Absolutely.
really good. You should absolutely try that.
sounds like a terrible idea. Probably should.
Do we think we could get them to sponsor the Trail Twats?
You what?
I put enough White Claws and Shiners and stuff in there if y'all want to do your swapsies.
Okay.
Which one do you have over there?
We're getting
Is that
Billy
the
to try
butter
White Claw.
pecan or whatever?
No, it's the hard stuff.
Give that to Andy.
Get off Chris's ass.
I feel like I'm
Yeah,
just like
bring it over.
slouched, man. I do too. Like this couch is just eating us.
We got that off Facebook.
Yeah, Marketplace.
Yep.
I
Heck
love
yeah.
that for you.
I love.
I got
Facebook
that
Marketplace.
couch and my wife off of Facebook. How about that?
You know what? I
amazing.
got my husband off of
Did you?
Facebook. Well, not really, actually. So we met when I was 12. He cleaned the stalls at my barn. He was 15. Like, it wasn't weird.
You were 12? and
I
he
was 12.
15?
He
Okay.
cleaned the stalls. We dated for a summer when I was in high school, and then we broke up. And he went on, got married, had a kid, and I went off to college, did all the things. And then him and his ex-wife, they broke up. And he messaged me and said, hey, on Facebook, he messaged me and said, hey, I think you were the one that got away. Can I take you on a date? And I screenshot it, right? I was like, I didn't answer. I screenshot it. I sent it to my good friend Natalie, who has known me and him our whole lives. And I was like, you'll never guess who just messaged me, right? It'd been 12 years since I'd seen him. And we went on a date, and within a month, we were like living together. We got engaged 11 months later.
Wow.
We've been married for just over 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool sto-
Beans was there.
Cool story, bro. I kidnapped mine.
Hell yeah. I love that.
That puts y'all under 30, right?
I'm 32.
Okay.
Yes, it does put me under.
So Beans is under 30.
Because we
for
were
sure.
fully grown when Facebook came out. Like,
Yes.
we were
Oh,
grown.
I was on MySpace, and then we switched to Facebook when I was in post college.
I did
Like
not.
I was still on MySpace. I
I
think, in
never had a
college.
MySpace, and I literally did not get on Facebook until I was 32,
Hey,
which
that's
was
how old I am now.
over 20 years. Never mind. You know, it doesn't
Hey,
matter.
Jake.
Billy, you are not in your
Just now got
50s.
here.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and
Look,
wire
I
that
need
money.
your skincare routine.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Okay.
Bye.
All that easy living.
Lonnie, somewhere on that yellow pad to your right, there's a number like 9130 maybe. It doesn't have a dollar sign.
Carissa.
Oh, we broke her in rope steers.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the ranch doesn't quit just because we started the podcast.
How about that? You know, people that say we're not cowboy enough and Kyle's not cowboy enough. I'm buying steers right here on the show.
Speaking of Kyle, have you been watching any of those videos of him in Spain?
Yeah. What do
Yeah.
you think?
I watched several of them last night. I think it's pretty cool.
Would you say that, you know what, we're going to, let's introduce our guests. We're being
Oh yeah,
rude.
we've just been
I'm
kind of
sorry.
chilling.
We've got, and I usually try to just start without y'all knowing.
I
that
didn't know we
but
started.
We are fully on, fired and going. Billy, do you think you could
Can you
talk
introduce
for
us?
42 seconds while I send this?
I absolutely could. Here, across the room from us, we have. This goes against everything that I
You
was
can do
raised
it.
to
I-
do. The
Billy, you can do
Trail
it.
Twats,
Are in the house.
all the way from the great Sunshine State of Florida.
We sure are.
So we got Miss Andy over here to my left, and we got Bean over here to the right.
2 beans.
2 beans.
2 beans.
Plural.
More than one.
So that's what we got over here, and they come all the way from the Sunshine State of Florida to join us.
Middle of the state, too.
Yep,
Central
for
Florida.
sure. So welcome
Hey,
to the Black Knuckle Ranch podcast.
I am so excited to be here. I did not know what we were getting ourselves into. I'll
still
tell you
don't
what.
know.
I still don't know.
No.
But I think it was Lonnie reached out and she said, "Hey, we'd love to have you on your podcast." And I was like, "Who the hell is this?" And I started looking you up and I was like, "Oh my God, I really like them. We should go." Because it's kind of a clash of 2 worlds, right? Like
little bit.
our worlds are very different,
Yeah, true.
but kind of similar in some ways. You know, like Billy's going to drink a White Claw later. It'll be great.
It's gonna be amazing.
I don't think that's going to
It's
happen.
definitely happening.
Now, I may take a shot of
White Claw.
rye whiskey and chase it with a
There you
White
go.
Claw.
That would-
but
it actually probably would be a
that's
really good
as I'm
chaser.
getting.
9130.
So, don't pay no attention to the man
All right.
behind the curtain.
I won't. He's like the Wizard of Oz.
That was a wit.
I
Hey,
got
if-
you. I
if
told
we
you,
went across
Billy.
the room, I'd fist bump
I
you.
told you I would
I'd
get
fist
your
bump
movie
you.
references.
So, tell us a little bit about the Trail Twats and how they come to be.
yeah, so we started, me and 8 other girls. So Beans is not an OG, what we call an OG trail
Oh,
twat.
you're not an original
She's
gangster.
not an OG. So there was 9 of us. We camped one weekend all together and decided, hey, we really like each other. Let's keep doing this. That was in April of 21.
Did y'all have any pillow fights?
Yeah. Okay, keep that to yourself,
Wow.
okay?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So we start, we trail ride, we camp. We bring our saddlebags, we load them up with White Claw, some fireball shots. We have our speakers going. Like, it's just a good time.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we do. We're all, and from there, I started posting videos on the internet and went viral a few times. I said, hey, maybe we should look into this. And that's where I came up. We named ourselves the Trail Twats. As Brandon said, the camping, it was taken, unfortunately. But since then, it's been 5 years. I found Beans on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, we found each other.
We did find each other, genuinely.
Oh, TIG double
Yeah,
green.
I needed
I-
a farm sitter.
Yeah.
I needed a farm sitter. I think I was coming to Texas.
Well, that's a good place to be.
Yeah, and I messaged her. I said, hey, girl, I literally live like 0.3 miles from your house, and I have horses. Like, if you don't want to use a random, I'm happy to do it. And then we started talking, and she was like, oh, you trail ride? I was like, yeah, I trail ride.
Yeah.
Invited her out, and literally have not left since.
I
Like,
know.
now I can golf cart to her house. She's so close.
Yeah.
We ride probably 2 or 3 times a week. We live on a state forest, so we've got 20,000 acres next to our houses that we ride in most weekends.
That's cool.
And so from there, yeah, we've got a Facebook page now. We're about to hit 80,000 followers. Like,
All
it
right.
probably will happen.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been great.
Let's see if it's happened.
Do it. Check it right now because we are like 100 followers away. I'm doing a giveaway for 80K.
Well, if it means anything to you, I haven't followed y'all because I knew nothing about you other than three
So
3
Billy's
weeks
gonna go
ago. So
follow us
I will
right
go
now?
after this podcast.
Will you be our
and
80,000
I'll be
follower?
your
80,001?
I'll be your anywhere between 1 and 100. I'll go ahead and follow you
We're
guys.
75 short.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I'll be the 74th.
All right.
All right.
If this was live, we could sit there and watch it.
Watch
too.
it.
But-
Tick
Yeah, that's
up.
true.
Yeah, and so yeah, I've been posting on TikTok for years, but I just started posting on Facebook in January because I had a viral video. I was like, might as well. And yeah, it went from 7,000 followers, I think, on Facebook in January to 80,000.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, does it?
It's crazy.
One stupid video of you getting
Stupid.
your ribs
And
caved
it's
in
the
by a
dumbest
milk
ones,
cow.
too, that just like
You know,
blow up.
and then boom.
Yeah.
There you are.
And then you've got a billion people in your comments telling you how you can't twerk. And it's like, I never said I was the best.
Right?
I'm just
Billy's
having
the
fun.
best.
Yeah,
I've heard
I'm
Billy's
the
the best. I
best.
cannot
I am.
wait to
It's
see
gonna
you.
be
am.
amazing.
I look like I just grabbed an electric fence when I twerk.
That's about right, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so out of the 8 that started, how many originals are left?
So they're all still around. We have an OG trip. We do OG trips once a year. The only thing with our OGs is it's hard to get us all together. We live kind of spread out across the state. Everyone's married, got a bunch of fucking kids running around. I can curse on this, right?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely, you should.
Okay.
Miss Kayla, she don't
Just
have
this
enough to
will
do
be
as it
explicit.
is.
With it.
Kayla spends about 60 hours a week
Editing
cutting
out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll try my best to rein
No,
it in.
you're good. You're fine.
So we do once a year, but it's just really hard. Everyone's so busy, kids and all that. So I call them Trail Twats 2.0 is our group that we have now with like Beans
yeah,
and
like
Taylor. Kathy is an OG. So if you've seen Kathy on our Facebook page, she's the one who we dressed up as her recently with the capri pants and the
Yes.
fanny pack and the bun. So she's an OG. Me and her are the only OGs who really still hang out as much as we do, but we've got a good group. I mean, there's probably 15 or 20 of us that get
I
together
gotcha.
pretty
Taylor's
regular.
not an OG.
Taylor's not an OG. No, she is inducted into the OGs.
Yeah.
She can come on OG.
She's
trips.
honorary.
She is an honorary OG. She sure is.
So
'Cause if
y'all have like actual exclusive OG trips that some are
Yes.
allowed and some are, so you can't go to those?
No.
she does not get to go to
No.
those. Isn't that crazy?
That is
Now
crazy.
I've met some of the OGs, and
Well, we
Ashley's
just
one,
like
right?
to keep. Ashley's an OG. She's the
Yeah.
one who brought us all together. But
Talk about the redheaded stepchild. In
well,
That's okay.
we gotta have some
Good
things for
night.
ourselves. You know.
I respect the ability to make and hold boundaries though. I mean, that's a good healthy
Well, we
thing,
know
you
it's a good dynamic. We've had trips where we bring other girls, and like it just changes the dynamic. And
Would you say that you don't like Beans as much as the other girls?
yeah, I would say Beans is like subpar, probably
right.
just a smidge. No, I'm just kidding.
So if
Obviously.
if anyone is unclear thus far, if we say Trail Twats, I feel like that pretty much sums up what you do.
Yes.
Twerking on the backs of horses,
Period.
backflips into thong riding, debauchery.
Debauchery.
But if that doesn't clear it up for anybody, I did write a song that will, and I'd love to play it for y'all now if that's okay.
This is a surprise,
Wow.
and I can't wait to hear this.
I don't think Billy's heard this either.
I'm so
You
excited.
used Chad, didn't you?
Chad did this for
That's
us.
none of your damn business.
I
didn't.
I heard about Chad this morning.
You
and I'm
can't even
obsessed.
give Chad his props.
I didn't use Chad. I
Okay,
did
I
use
Used another
AI.
Chad.
Inquiring
Chad
minds
adjacent.
wanna know.
Probably go Brad. You used Brad for this. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all have seen that TikTok trend where it turns your husband's lyric. You probably haven't. Turns your husband's lyrics into a song. No.
No.
Or, I mean, turns your husband's text,
Text
into a song.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen that. Okay.
So
I was like, what?
it's that
You
technology.
keep on being mean to me, and I'm gonna go teabag your
No,
drum
no.
set a little bit. So
That wasn't being
Just-
mean. I just knew that.
Step
it's a
Brothers
TikTok
reference. Got
thing.
you.
While he's twerking.
You know what? Cops doesn't come on until 5, so I know you're lying. I got you.
You girls should be embarrassed. You ain't true horse women, and I feel sorry for your horse.
I gotta swallow because I'm gonna spit.
Being called trashy by someone wearing a Bush Light t-shirt is hilarious. You're drunk and slow. Laugh, you sound like a hen lady.
You gonna play this tonight?
I love this.
Sure wish you had a place to give a review for, but you know it'd be
favorite part.
awful. So of course you don't let that be an option. We can leave a review
is that Luke Bryan?
say something about your orange ass foundation lazy eye.
They didn't like that.
And wrinkly ass lips.
Oh,
You get the point.
That is so
I
good.
need this as my ringtone. That's incredible. I almost cried.
Everything.
I'm like crying laughing over that. That's
Well-
the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
We'll save the second half for another time, but
Okay.
it's a 3-minute song.
Oh my
it's
God.
legit. And Billy, that's all
Comments that
people's
we've
comments that you know.
gotten. And
Okay.
my
Yeah.
responses.
Yeah.
The wrinkly ass lips came
Yeah.
from me, okay? Don't take
Well,
credit for that.
It might have been mine.
Oh, I'm obsessed with that. Well, thank you.
there's
That
no
was a
crying
treat.
at the Black Knuckle.
No crying at no crying in baseball.
Like there's no crying in
I
baseball.
got
There's
you.
no crying at the Black
Me and
Knuckle.
Billy, we're gonna be. Can you send me a friend request?
Did we just become best
We
friends?
just became best friends. No power tools.
You want to go? You want to go to the garage and chop shit with my ninja sword?
I'm in. I'm in.
Okay, all right.
So we got a ranch course trail competition tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
I'm
You
excited about
girls
this.
are involved,
Rain
yeah.
or shine.
Oh, we don't. Yeah, we talked about that on the
yeah.
way here. Actually,
Yeah, we're used to riding in the rain.
we
Well,
ride in
they're-
the rain all the time.
Well, to be honest with you, they've already took all the rain out, but like 15%,
Yeah.
and it's like
Oh.
later in the evening. We're going to be fine.
People ask
They're
though.
sending
It's a
it
great
to
day.
Florida.
Yeah.
We have
People
wildfires
they
right
keep
now.
asking, and we say, we ranch in the rain, so we're doing this in the rain. If it does rain, it'll be muddy, but we're doing it.
Just adds an extra level of like pizzazz to it. I think.
Yeah.
We're excited. I'm bringing Carissa's horse, Shimmy. I cannot wait to stunt on y'all. I'm gonna win. Is there a prize?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
money.
there's a prize.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm co-hosting. Have no idea what's going
What
on.
class can you, or what class are you gonna?
I'm not
okay, so
registered.
there's lead rope.
Well, that's
Probably that one.
Probably, yeah.
Probably
okay.
that one.
You got to
Beans,
be
you
like
got
5.
me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
There's
You got to be
youth.
5 foot and under. I'm in.
There's youth and junior, and
Okay.
then there's open novice or amateur,
there's
adult novice,
novice, amateur, open, and then
senior,
Probably the
Sorry.
not
whoa, whoa,
senior.
whoa.
It's
No.
the masters.
Twilight.
master.
Oh.
Masters.
almost done.
No,
No.
masters
Okay.
or
Retiree.
silver course.
Yeah.
The Florida retiree class.
So you know this
Sigh.
is a big retired, not as big as Florida, but this is a big retirement area too.
Florida's
true.
ridiculous.
So-
we got the villages.
Knowing that Andy is a trail riding professional and that she's getting on
I've got to be in the open, don't I?
Twat broke. Well, that's what is she amateur or novice?
I mean,
or
amateur
open?
in the sense that I don't get paid for this, other than like.
Well,
Oh, we don't
content.
care about that.
Technically, since this is a fun show, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
If it was something that we're going to put into effect later on in the year, it actually goes by your horse, not you.
Well, I've never ridden him. Does that count?
No.
Does that play into it?
No, but it actually goes by your horse, not you. But I would say what would fit you, considering as much as I've known about you in the past 20 minutes, that you would probably want to enter the amateur and the open.
All right.
That would
Sign
be
me
where I
up.
would go with it. As long as your horse can drag a pole.
Yes.
Okay, well
Got
then
it.
I would do
We're in.
just to keep it fair.
Yeah.
I would do amateur and open.
All right.
And leave the novice to the people.
I don't want to do novice. I don't want to stun them. I will say recently.
Give me the definition of novice.
Novice is a beginner, right? So, but I did do a fun show recently where they asked if I wanted to participate, and I was on duty. I was in my mounted posse duties, and I said, sure, I'll participate. So I did egg and spoon with a bunch of 10-year-olds, and I fucking kicked their ass. I'm going to tell you what, no mercy. I got first place, and I'm so proud of that.
What were you riding?
I was riding my kid's pony, okay? My POA.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. Yeah, I stunted on them real hard. They were like, "Oh, let the kids win them."
What's the mounted posse about?
Oh, so we're both. I don't know how much we can say about it, honestly, legally.
Well, no, I mean because
You said
it is public knowledge.
Yeah.
So it is part of our county sheriff's department. So we are volunteers to do. Essentially, it's supposed to be like search and rescue in the event somebody gets lost in the woods, things like that. We've never had to be called upon for that.
Thank God.
So what do you do?
So instead, we do events. I don't know. I just went to an event at a Texas Roadhouse where I sat there on my horse and let 900 children pet my pony.
It's mostly like community events
Yeah.
where we just stand. We're just a presence. We
So
stand
it's
around.
an extension of the sheriff's department.
Yes.
We have a deputy we work with, and he's our boss.
Do you
basically.
know, Billy, if the I don't remember what they call it, but there's some sort of sheriff's rodeo team around here.
Yeah, that's Parker County.
Is it kind of the similar?
Yeah, it's
like
the same
an
thing. We have a
extension
lot of those, or we had a lot of those in Alabama too. Like every county has their own sheriff's posse,
Yes.
and they just it's kind of like in a lack of a better definition, it would be like the National Guard.
Yeah.
If there's a child missing in the woods, they pull everybody together. They go on horseback. They search for the child, search for an elderly person that wandered off. It's a community thing, and that's kind of big. I haven't seen a lot of it in Texas. I mean, there is a sheriff's posse, but over on the other side of Mississippi, every little county, because we are so spread out.
Yeah.
That's kind of a big thing. But it's kind of like that. But when you don't, when you're not doing that, they do like put on rodeos, put on horse shows, show up at events and stuff like that. It's just a good way to raise awareness for the sheriff's department and also be there to lend a helping hand from the community. So
Cool.
And the community
familiar with that.
loves it. I've never seen so many people love horses in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of that way. I mean, if you take a horse somewhere where there's not normally a horse,
Yeah.
people go
People
ape
freak
shit.
out.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Freak out.
Well, a horse to me is kind of a spiritual animal anyway.
They use them for all kinds of
I
therapy.
did for several years in Alabama. I did a little deal with kids with autism. I would take 3 of my horses, and every Wednesday they would bring a bus load of kids that had a little arts and autism there in Tuscaloosa. And me and Lisa would saddle up 3 horses and take to a covered arena, and the kids would get out. And I say kids, once again, these were teens to early 20s, any range of autism on the spectrum, and they would pet and groom and ride these horses and whatever. So that was a pretty cool little deal we were involved in for a while, and it's amazing to see those kids. Some of them wouldn't even just nonverbal.
Yeah.
Period, or was afraid, and then within 6 months they were riding, they were grooming, they were talking, they were just blossoming. And to see those kids blossom like that, there's something about a horse that you don't get from any other animal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I
So-
100% agree. Very serious.
They
stuff
use
over
them
here.
for.
I know. Do you need a
I'm
tissue?
wiping a tear. We can move on now.
I thought you said no crying.
There's
no crying. That's why I said I'm
Black
wiping it.
Knuckle
Wiping it.
Ranch.
Okay.
Before you seen it.
Well, when we did our last event, a team roping event last month, that wasn't so great. I tried to talk Billy into starting with.
That's the biggest load
Billy
of
tried to talk
horse
me
shit
into
I've
starting
ever
with our first
heard
event
in
being
my
a range
life.
course like we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I didn't say, "Fuck Billy, you're wrong. We're not doing it." It just somehow we had other people involved, and it just somehow became a team roping event instead of, and we had like 4 entries or something.
Yeah, it was kind of weak.
Well, as of right now, on paper, we've got close to 60 for Saturday.
And we anticipate
More.
I think it's going to double. I think we're gonna have over 100 people out here, just the ones
So
that
I have a
show up.
question. Do you think that's because of you changing to ranch course, or is it because we're here?
Ooh,
Wow.
You can lie to
Okay.
me.
Okay.
yeah.
Not to stroke you,
I
lady,
know, I'm just
not to
kidding. I'm just
stroke
fucking
you
with you.
ladies' ego or anything, but I feel like that team roping is a certain
Yeah.
people, and whether you have a ranch trail course competition, it's for everybody.
Right. Most people can do it.
Everybody. So it's kind of an all-inclusive,
So not
you know,
us.
kind of deal.
Got it.
So, you know,
He didn't want to say
Right.
it.
It's
Whatever.
fine. It's fine. You know, I'm just going to believe in little Andy delusional land.
I'm not
that
going
it's
to
us.
bully you. I mean,
Oh, it's okay. So I am notoriously a bully, and I had to tell my husband in his wedding vows he was not allowed to call me a bully.
well,
so I bullied him into it. if you
Although
will.
while you are at the ranch, it makes me not the shortest person here.
Period. I got
I may
you.
bully you
I got you.
just a little bit because I can.
How tall are you?
5 foot.
So I don't typically notice when people are
Tiny.
tiny. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I do.
You're pretty tall though.
Like,
you're
maybe that's why. Like everyone is on the
Pretty short,
short
but you.
to
I
me.
walk in, you're like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, and then somebody like Jake. Jake's not here yet, but I mean, he's
tall.
taller than I am. But
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm not gigantic. I mean,
noticed-
maybe 6'2", but I'm taller than
Most.
more people than I'm not.
I don't pay much attention to people's size because I'm small, but it doesn't bother me. You know,
You got a
whether
good
I'm,
4 inches on
whatever.
Andy.
So, but what I'm trying to
Easily.
say, now what I was
Most
gonna,
people do.
I'm coming back to that. What I was gonna say is I didn't realize how tall Jake was.
Yeah.
Until we were driving those T-posts the other day. And me and Austin had to put the T-post where it goes and then lean it over to put the post on it.
And
And
you
then
just
we
put it
just
up
stand
over?
it up and Jake just reaches up there and just,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you're
Asshole.
a bastard.
You
You're
asshole.
a bastard. And what
know-
I was going to say was when you said that you were 5 foot, I almost said, well, I've got 6 inches on you, but I wasn't going to do that. Because that
I already
could be-
said something
I'm
about
5'6".
swallowing earlier.
So I'm like, I got 6 inches on you, and then I'm like, that's probably not good. You know what? Hell with it. You
Hell
know, I'm
with
just
it.
going to say it anyway. So.
Yeah.
Proceed, sir.
6 inches
Proceed.
It's all right.
Are you normal heighted? Or are you short?
I'm 5'3".
5.
She's also pretty short, but next to me, she looks a little
Yeah,
taller.
I'm like normal size next to
yeah.
her.
yeah.
So when Cody was out here, Cody was a hand that we had for a while, and he was maybe an inch and a half taller than me, but he was the kind of guy, and you too, and maybe you Beans too, get this sometimes, but the people that would be like, hey, you need me to get that for you, need me, and you know, if you're an inch taller than me, fuck off. I don't need you to do shit. You know, and
Well,
Cody would
You
say
need
that
help,
every
you
now
little
and
guy?
then.
You actually gave Cody a compliment. You said he was a hand.
Well,
He was more like fingers.
on
Because
paper,
he wasn't a hand.
yeah.
Bless Cody's heart. We love you, Cody.
Bless him.
I
You know,
kinda
that's
miss
why we
him.
call you fingers, because you ain't no hand.
I think about that guy a lot.
I love those little sayings, like how guys on jobs, like on ranches and stuff,
Yeah.
get their names.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, my husband works in construction, so yeah, he has all sorts of names for them.
Yeah.
But anyways,
That's a very colorful occupation. I worked
Very.
quite a bit in construction, a little bit here and there over their years. But when you get a group of guys together doing that,
ridiculous.
you better hang your feelings
At the door. Leave
on
'em.
your rearview mirror before you get out of your truck, because when you get on a construction site,
So
you can't have feelings.
I have
You
a story for
cannot
that.
have feelings.
I've gotten my husband on April Fool's Day every single year. I am proud to say.
Oh my God, she's
This
awful.
year I had to be creative because he knew it was coming. So I am very good friends with his project manager. So I texted her. I said, "Hey, it's April Fool's Day. I need you to send out a company-wide message of a new policy saying that we've gotten customer complaints about job site language and that you guys need to rein it in. No more profanity on the job sites." And so she sends out this message, and Alex, my husband, he calls her. He says, "Is this for real?" She said, "Yeah, man. We keep getting complaints from customers." And he's like, "It's a job site." You know, he's like, "What the hell? It's a job site." She's like, "I'm just telling you it's got to happen, right?" And so they're all day. He's, you know, whatever. They take it in stride. That, you know, they're pissed, but they're trying to be on their best behavior. He gets home that night, and I looked at him and I said, "How was your day, honey?" He said, "It was good. It was fine." I said, "Did you have any new like company policies today?" And he goes, "How the hell did you know that?" And I was like, he was like, "You motherfucker." I got him so good. Next year, please send me suggestions because God, I don't know how I'm gonna get him again.
You get him so
Every
good
year,
What
every
was
year.
last year?
Oh, last year Soap. It was a soap. I went to the farmer's market and I got some new soap for him. It was just a potato I carved to look like some soap, and I packaged it up real fancy, and I sprayed cologne on it so it smelled good. And I said, hey, baby, I got you this new soap. Will you wash your hands with it? Tell me what you think. He's washing. He's being such a good sport. He's like, it's good. It smells good, but the texture is really weird. I lost it. He was like, what is this up? What is this? I said, it's a potato.
No worries. She puts it on TikTok too, so we all can share.
Wow.
Speaking of soap, how often do y'all use soap washing your hands?
Every
I
time.
do it every time.
Okay,
Why?
well, how often do you wash your hands then?
Every time I go to the restroom.
restroom,
Y'all
if
be
they're
lying.
dirty.
No, listen.
I just used your soap. I used the soap in the
What-
RV.
What's
It's
the
brand
smell?
new.
What are the smells of both of them?
If I know, it's on my
Okay.
hands right
I
now.
can't remember what I ate
Okay.
for breakfast yesterday.
Okay, let me set a scenario up.
All I know
'Cause
is there's
y'all-
there's a
y'all-
man
y'all-
on a post-it note above the soap in there.
That's a stud on a stud.
Y'all be lying.
No, listen. Earlier, I asked them if they smell their dirty laundry and put
I
it back
heard
on.
that.
They had no fucking reservation. They were like, absolutely. So they might be telling the truth. here.
Okay, well, let me set a scenario up for y'all and be completely
Why would I
honest
lie
with
to
me,
you?
okay? Honesty's the best policy here, okay? Y'all are out on a trail ride. You're about 8 White Claws in.
I can't wash my hands on a
No,
trail
no,
ride,
no,
Billy.
no, you said no. See, I already caught you.
Okay.
So y'all are out on a trail. Y'all are out on a trail ride, and y'all are in the middle of this national forest that y'all live close by to, and y'all are about 8 White Claws in,
It's about right.
you know, and then on the trail, you got to get off,
And go to the
and
restroom.
you got to cop squat.
Sure.
Yeah.
You wash your hands after that.
I can't.
I'm not touching anything.
You're
though.
okay.
Do
So I
you
lied.
use hand sanitizer?
Not touching
No.
anything. Not touching anything.
You're right. You caught us.
But when my hands are dirty,
So
and
y'all
I want
be-
to have a
so
snack,
y'all be
I wipe them
lying.
with my wipes.
You're right. So I don't go to the. I don't use it every time I use indoor plumbing.
But you're talking like-
Can I? Every time I use indoor plumbing.
Like 5, 6, 7 times a day, right?
When I pee.
I mean,
Are
that
we really
you wash.
getting into my pee schedule?
I'm talking about hand washing. You're claiming
Yeah,
that
5,
you wash
6, 7
your hands.
times a day. Yeah, probably.
I don't wash my hands 7
Ever?
times a year.
Jesus Christ!
That's
I
wild.
shook your hand earlier.
Unless you count. Well, I did
No,
use
I
soap
don't.
in the shower this morning, but
That's wild.
that's it.
I got you. Even got hand sanitizer. I'm just
Nope.
kidding. I'm just with you. I actually don't care, but yeah, every time I use the restroom.
Yeah.
I figured
Well-
Mr. Billy, he'd be raised better than that.
Me? To call you out? I'm not a big hand washer unless I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I'm
appreciate
one of them
that.
people that'll go pick the hoof out of my 2-year-old coat and then eat a ham sandwich
I
without
would do the
washing
same
my
thing.
hands.
I would do the same thing.
I mean, I don't care,
I don't care.
That's
either.
different, though.
We don't. Yeah, that is different
That's
for
different.
sure.
Yeah.
even if it was thrushy and you had that smell on your
Oh,
hands.
God.
Oh,
We'll throw some Duracell on there. And be
That'd be
all
all
right.
right. Duracell. That's a
Shout
good
out.
product.
They should sponsor us, right?
They sponsor you?
No, they should though.
They
You know who
should.
should sponsor us? You know what? I'm still pissed about it. White Claw has not reached out. Nothing. I keep tagging them. Those bastards
you
and the
can't-
White Claw
Well,
corporate
you
office.
can't say that because then you'll get all kinds of hate. One time
Since-
we had that problem.
Well, since y'all are over on that side of the big river, y'all might want to reach out to Natty Light.
What
Oh,
the
gosh.
hell?
Shots fired! Never mind.
Natty Light.
Natty
I'm good.
Light.
I'm good.
Shots fired.
I don't drink beer, Billy, so.
I mean, I do, and I would drink
She's
it.
a
but
McUltra girl.
Man, whoo, the stomach ache I would get the next day. Whew.
I just seen sandpaper wildcats in the closet as I would eat, drink a
You
damn
know what?
Natty
She's
Light.
got some good little sayings like that too, but
Oh.
we can't really say them on camera. But she's just. I'd rather. What'd you say last night? A razor blade. I was like, Jesus Christ, Beans.
oh my
Well, that's what we
goodness.
say at work.
Well, she does, work for the government
We can't say that.
You can call it prison.
in a prison. But she'll always say, "Well, I get to go to prison, but they let me out."
They let me out every single time.
Can you tell us what you do in a prison?
Yeah, I'm a nurse.
Okay.
That's why we
Wild,
have her,
right?
honestly, because
Yeah.
she can save our lives.
Drunk or not. Like,
So-
I'm good at it.
So earlier, Andy, you mentioned that you had, I think you said vet techs on
Yes.
site the other day when the dog died and then didn't die.
Yep, resurrection trial.
So it got me thinking, oh shit, we probably need, and our one, well, Haley will be here, I guess, right?
oh, on site, like
Yeah.
having someone for the show.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
we didn't
she'll be
have
here.
anyone. I mean, we had vet techs and we had Beans.
Yeah.
That's our. We have Beans.
She'll be here.
I got
She'll
you.
be here.
I got you.
She's really good.
Because
with,
we've thought about it like with bull
drunk
riding,
nursing.
bucking bulls and stuff like that,
At least
and
somebody
having
who knows,
someone.
like, good first
bull
aid.
riding.
Yeah.
I would say yes, but like for like a ranch course,
These are going to be, what'd you call them? Almost deads? they're really old, so they might need.
Is that what you're putting us on? No, we're bringing Shimmy.
What, our horses?
No, not the horses, the humans.
Oh,
And
people.
I know we're talking about. I switched gears, and
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking. You're a human nurse,
Yes.
Yes.
but you could probably help with humans more than the animals. Haley will be here. She could help.
Haley will be here. She works at the vet's office, and I'm almost positive that Lindsay's going to stop by.
Okay.
So we'll have a vet tech and a vet tech assistant here. Plus, I have been dealing with horses ever since I was old enough not to choke on my cornbread. So I can
like
stitch
13,
one.
14.
We got Banamine. We got Butte. We got everything.
I would anticipate less an animal problem just because we're not doing a 15-mile trail. We're just, it's a 2-minute
true.
thing. But more of a you're old as shit. You're gonna.
Speaking of the other day.
God.
Tap me in.
Speaking of the other day, I
Great with the
impressed.
elderly. All right, tap me in.
Not that I haven't already impressed Brandon over the last year.
Period, ladies.
But I impressed him the other day because we had a horse out here that her stifle was locking up, and I did a little bit of
Back that
I did a little
motherfucker
bit of chiropractic on it, and it impressed Brandon so much.
Everything. So Billy,
I almost asked for a raise
You
right at
should.
that moment.
Might as well.
you asked earlier how this all got started.
I
and
did ask that.
We moved out here from the other side of Dallas, which was 99 miles away, about an hour and a half, and we were looking for quiet and more space. And
then you got
came out here.
With Billy.
We bought a couple of, Kayla said she wanted Oreo cows. So we bought a couple of belted Galloways, and then we had 15 of them, and it kind of became a thing. And we were looking for just not even a hand, just somebody to help maintain stuff and help Dwayne. Which have y'all met Dwayne?
Yes. Yeah. Lisa's dad?
Yeah, no,
No,
Kayla's dad.
My
Yeah.
bad.
So
I'm still learning names.
I don't know. Maybe. If she
So
says
he's-
yes, then yes.
yeah.
Yes, we did.
So
I shook his hand.
he just needed some help. So Billy came wandering up the driveway, and
wandering,
yeah,
with a
and
guitar
not a
strapped
guitar.
across his back.
he just ran straight up the driveway and said, "Who's you the ramrod of this operation, this outfit?" And so, long story short, it wasn't 3 days before Billy had my 16-year-old son's up to his shoulder in horse cow.
Cow.
And then a couple days later, he started bringing
Glove or no
horses
glove?
out here. Glove. Yeah, glove.
Oh, you're so kind.
I know, right?
We were palpating the cow. We had to
Obviously,
see if
you
they
got
were.
to.
We had to see if they were bred or not.
But everything we do out here is really
This is a boy cow.
it's Billy.
Yeah, well, he moved out here for some peace and quiet, and then along came me, and then it's been total chaos ever since.
Yeah.
So then where'd the podcast come from?
Oh well, the podcast came from listen to him.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah, you got to share
So
this
as soon as we
with
met
the
him, me
world.
and Kayla were like, we got to put a camera in his face. We got to capture some of this shit, The first couple weeks he was here, he said something, oh, that's galded. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? What is it?
Y'all did.
Yeah, I said, what the fuck are you saying? Spell it for me.
It's galded. I don't know how to spell it. I'm not a speller.
Like
but
garden or
I did win a spelling bee
No,
in
you
the
didn't.
I did win a spelling bee in the second grade.
What was the
although
last
it
word you
was
spelled?
Special education spelling bee. I still won it. Or I still come in second. So
He
that
came in
counts.
second?
That counts.
I'd be in first place in the Special Olympics, man.
Well,
Were you?
I had to spell cat.
Shut up.
He had to spell white. So there's one or
Wait.
two more letters in white than there is in cat. So he won. So it
He
doesn't.
won because he spelt it right.
Well, yeah.
Spell cat right now.
K.
Were you in special ed of some kind?
Were you special ed?
We're not talking about my past.
You said it.
That's it's fine.
Yes, I was in sped classes.
For what?
For what?
Yeah.
Because I was lazy and everybody thought I was special, but I really wasn't. I'm smart as a whip.
But
I
not-
just didn't want to do the work. So I'm like, hey,
dyslexic.
if I get in these sped classes, I ain't got to do
You
that
might
much.
do much, right?
Just-
That's smart.
Only time in my life I ever made straight A's.
That's funny.
It is funny.
People assume I'm super uneducated, but I'm.
We had no sharp pencils,
Yeah.
only crayons.
Man, we got a nurse like a
I mean, honestly,
You know?
a lot of the group is really
educated.
right. So when we see these comments, it's wild. Like, oh gosh, trash, this, you're stupid, you're fat, and it's like a lot of us are college educated, doing our
Right.
thing. We're just having fun, and life is too serious otherwise. So
Yeah.
we're just having a great
Who
time.
cares? Like,
Well,
just have fun.
that leads me to my next question.
Can't wait to hear it.
Haters.
Yeah.
Haters.
You
I
said-
love
you
haters.
said you had
Get out of
you
my
said you
mind,
had
Billy.
80,000 followers.
We sure do.
On your Facebook page.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm sure that you've had to develop thick skin.
Yes.
Okay. And what these people don't get is that I like to laugh. I like to have fun. And there's nobody else that's going to laugh at myself. I like to laugh. I'll laugh at myself.
Oh, yes. 100%.
Per se, you're having fun. So you have to have some kind of a thick skin because you're going to have those 8 to 9% of your
Also, I love
trolls
that you have numbers.
that-
In my real job, I'm a numbers person.
that,
so this is killing
that
me.
want to hate on you. So you got to have thick skin.
I do. And
it's the
when
same
I
way here.
started, Billy, so 2021 is when I started posting on TikTok. A few videos went viral and the comments started rolling. And I was like, oh my God, like, these are terrible. And then if you post on Facebook, it's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
The people on Facebook are awful. I mean,
sure.
I've had someone told me to kill myself because of my laugh once. And I was like, gee, that's extreme, right?
Yeah.
That's
But
pretty
as
extreme.
it goes on, the more and more hate that I get, I like to look at their profiles, right? Click in one time, that person, I wouldn't change places with them ever.
Billy says it never comes from above.
It never comes from above. It
Absolutely.
always
I have
comes from
never been
below.
hated on by anyone I would ever change places with
Yeah.
that has ever been funnier, prettier, smarter. Like, because the people who are those things, they don't give a shit what I'm doing.
If they don't like it, they just keep going.
Right.
Or they
Well-
encourage you, or they help
Yes.
you,
Well,
they do
And that's
something.
honestly,
It never comes from above. And
Never.
I
It always
like to call
below.
those people wing clippers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they want to clip your wings
And bring you
because
down to
somebody
'em.
has clipped their wings or they clipped their own wings in the
shame.
past. So they're not, so I was just,
Yeah.
you have 80,000. We're over 20.
23, I saw, yeah,
23,
growing.
so,
Because
you
the
know-
last time I looked, when you first messaged you were like 12 or 13. So
We
it's
started.
growing.
Hey,
We
we just
started in
started
January.
this thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got
It's
to crawl
growing
before you can
fast.
walk.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So my best advice to that is, if not that you're asking for advice, is use it. I use it
Yeah.
all the time. If you've seen my page, I will screenshot it and share it and just
I
laugh
love
at it.
Oh, I love it.
Well, you
And
have to.
You have to, right? And most
you
of the
have to.
time, it's hilarious, right? We've now made 2 shirts out of hate comments.
Yeah.
I put the hoe and horse, which the person that commented that, I was like, that's genius. That's so funny. And then Carissa, who's here with us, topless twat. This lady went on an insane rant, called her trail ride
I'm looking
trash.
down. I'm looking down.
She's just showing you
I
her
thought,
shirt,
I
Billy.
thought she was
Oh,
pulling
I
her
thought
britches
she was
down.
fixing to pull her britches
I
down
did
like she did a
too.
while
just
ago.
showing you her shirt.
I'm sitting there on the Polaris.
Called her trail
No,
ride
wait a
trash.
minute. I
and
got
we
to tell
made-
this story. I got to tell this
You do,
story.
you
Had
do
she
actually
already
have to do that.
de-enhanced?
Yeah, Billy, she already had her pants off. It's
So
fine.
I'm seriously sitting on the Polaris out there in front of the ranch office, and they're sitting there talking about a trail ride they went on that and I forget your name.
Topless
I'm sorry,
twat.
ma'am. I'm terrible with names. Carissa. So she went on and she got several ticks on her, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I know is that she's turning around and she just
Dropping her
drops her
drawers.
drawers, and I'm like,
She did. He looked away
I
so
just
fast.
looked away, and I'm like, all right, okay.
She was trying to
whatever.
show
I said,
me
"Y'all
that she
done
still has a
yet?"
bite.
So yeah,
Yeah.
She still has a mark from that chick.
it's
Because that was
way.
at Twatchella, which is our event that we do annually. And Carissa came out. We had 115 riders this year.
Wow.
It was crazy.
That's actually pretty cool.
Last year was our first year. We had 30.
Well,
This year, 115. We
well, you
almost
got
sold
to
the place
crawl
out.
where you can walk with that kind of stuff.
It was
that's
a
kinda
learning.
Like,
I'm going to tell you what. It was a learning curve. Cause
that's
like,
kind of like this trail ranch or ranch course competition we're putting on. I mean, I told Brandon, I'm like, we're just starting out. We just want people to know we're here. We want everybody to come by and have a good time. We want everybody to know that we're here. We want everybody to show up with their horses and feel included. I said,
Yes.
if we get, and I said, I'm shooting high because I'm an optimist, but in some things I'm a pessimist. And I'm like, we get 24 entries, we're golden.
and you're at 55.
We've surpassed
You're
that,
at
and
55.
we're gonna triple that. And I'm like, but you got to crawl for. And if every one of these people come here tomorrow, and they all have a really good time, and they laugh, and they horse people meet horse people, and that's a small world anyway.
It is.
But if they can come here and they can have a good time, and each one of these people that leave here tomorrow will go back to their communities, and they will tell one more person, and then the next time, and that's how it starts.
That's
and,
how it
and,
grows.
That's-
what
and
y'all
I really think that the horse community is starving at this point in time for things like that. Everything's so include. You got roping, you got this, you got rodeos, you got this, but it's just like the ranch trail course stuff. It's something. I mean, you can bring anything that you want, any breed that you want, and do that, and it makes it so inclusive.
Yes.
That I think that the horse community is starving for that.
Yes.
So we're trying to give an outlet to people that just want to do something, just want to
know,
prove it to
That's
themselves,
that's
if nothing else.
why I think the Trail Twats has been, because exactly what you said, it's inclusive. All we strive to be is inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people have told me, like, I don't show, I don't do this.
Right.
Every time I meet someone, they're kind of snotty, they're kind of uppity.
Right.
You
They're
guys
mean.
just have fun. And that's
Yeah.
all we've ever tried to do is just
Oh my gosh, you want to bring your friend? Bring your friend.
bring your
Yeah,
friend.
true.
You, except for OG.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless, yeah.
But like on
But
a weekend trail ride.
Yeah.
We're,
Right?
we're,
'Cause
we
we'll
don't
do
take
that.
ourselves seriously. Like, we're just having fun.
100%.
And I think so much, I think what you were saying is they take the fun out of it.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
the whole reason we got into horses was because it's fun.
All right. Well, you got several horse show communities that are very cliquey
Yes.
and good old boy club and
Yep.
stuff like that. So you show up at a horse show that you've never been to, and everybody doesn't pay you any.
Right,
You
they
know,
give you a
and it's
side
not
eye.
like that you need to be paid attention to, but they kind of shun you because you're not in the clique or you're
Right.
not part of the political
No one welcomes you.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make a place where everybody can come. I don't care if you're bringing a POA or a freaking Clydesdale.
Or a
I could give
Pasofino.
two less what you're bringing.
What's POA?
Pony of America.
Pony of America.
That's what I can show you my pictures. My
So-
son's
That's what
pony.
you competed
My
in
son-
the spoon.
Yeah.
and
So
Yeah.
She won.
It doesn't matter what you're bringing. Just come, show up, show us your skills. You're going to get a lot of encouragement here. If you have questions about something you've seen myself do on a 2-year-old, or you see something that my son Austin or Jake or anybody has done on these 2-year-olds, and you want to come up and you want to say, how did you get that horse to do that? Yeah. How do you go about doing it?
Mind your
We're-
business.
We're more than
It's a
welcome
secret.
to educate and to try to give you ideas that you can
Absolutely.
take home and practice at home and come back to the next one and be even better. We're very encouraging around here because I think the horse community needs that, because it's so cliquish and so politician this and so good old boy, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create an outlet
I think
where you can get on your horse, come with like-minded people, have a good time, and leave knowing that you did
Had
your
fun and you
best,
made
no
friends.
matter where you ended up.
And you can go back.
And it makes you want to go back to your house, set up your own trail course competition or your own trail course, and run it 3 days a week and come back and be even better. Push yourself
Kick
to
ass
be
next
the
time.
horseman that you want to be.
To play
I
devil's
love
advocate,
that.
our haters would say, and I'm quoting this, Billy,
I love a quote.
how, well, this is paraphrase, I guess is more accurate. How could anyone take your word if you're wearing a hat and spurs inside?
Well, number one, when I get done with this podcast, I got coats to work.
I said that, and they said
And
bend over, slip 'em
number
off,
two, I'm
bend over,
not
put 'em
at a
on.
funeral and I'm not in a church. So I'm going to wear my hat.
There you go.
Period. You know what? I have to say to that is I'm also wearing spurs inside, and I can't take them off because they're Crocs, and they will not. It's really hard to get them off.
Yeah.
So, screw them.
But I will also say that you're right, because when Lonnie was grocery shopping for all these hamburger patties, some incredibly kind woman gave her $20. Like, why are you buying all this meat? And she explained what we were doing, and she's like,
No
I'd
way.
like to help. Here's $20.
That's
So she just
fantastic.
gave her
I love
cash.
people sometimes. I hate people
Well, you
sometimes.
know what?
But I love people
Things
sometimes.
like that is
God.
amazing.
That just proves that there's good people.
There are good
There's
people out
still
there.
good
Really
people in the
genuinely are
world.
good people
Everybody
out there.
wants to say that we've got to a point in the civilization of the human race that there's not good people out there. There's plenty of good people out there.
Plenty.
You just have to do your thing, and they'll come to you.
And that's what we've done with Twatchella. We met
100%.
115
Oh
people.
my gosh.
God, they were
Amazing.
amazing.
Everybody was so great, so kind, so nice. I mean, if you needed something, somebody was going to be there.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Speaking of if you needed something, shout out to Taylor. So she's my right hand twat.
Yes. She's the face,
With
really.
me, Taylor, Beans, and Kathy. The four of us are like super tight.
Core four.
Is Kathy Cat?
No, not Kat Henderson, but we
You
do
hate
love
Kat.
Kat. We love Kat, but we don't hate Kat. So
She's also
Taylor,
amazing.
speaking of needing something, at Twatchella, I didn't know she was doing this until the end of the event. She goes, so yeah, I was sending people on side quests all weekend. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I don't know. I just grab someone and be like, hey, I really need a bobby pin. And I'm like, she didn't need a she was literally abusing her power. She said, I need lined notebook paper. And she's sending people on side quests all weekend. I was like, Taylor, you can't. It was so funny.
And she did it.
People brought her. She ended up getting a bobby pin. Did she? I think so. Or maybe it was the notebook paper.
I think it was the notebook.
She got
It was
notebook
never
paper.
The bobby pin.
We're still looking for that bobby pin.
The melee bobby pin.
Well, I got to go buzz George straight into the gate.
Ooh, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
George Strait,
Jake
is that our
here?
surprise?
No, I just got to go buzz George straight into the gate.
I love
You
that
got
for
a
us.
pee-pee?
You gotta go wee wee.
That's code.
That's code? Okay. That's good to know. That's really good to know. So,
Oh, good.
I do have a question for you. So maybe this is a good question for Billy too when he gets back. But do you guys have like any rules when riding? Like, are there any like
Not for grown-ups.
not for grown-ups?
Just for my children.
You just walked in on me.
Not washing my hands. Not washing my hands. Wait. So real fist pause.
Yeah.
So that's a stud on a stud.
Yeah. So that's Lonnie drew a stud, and they were marking a stud in the wall, so it became a stud on a stud.
Got it.
Yeah.
I was like, interesting.
Yeah. Right? That's the stud on a stud? Yeah.
He's right above the soap, and I know that because I
I
I
would.
didn't
use
understand what
soap.
the picture was. I'm like,
Listen.
This is
see. We
random
both used
and-
to soap though.
Yes. I'm like, this
Last-
is random, but okay.
Yesterday, Lonnie's like, we need to get sheets and blankets and pillows and soap, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know that was brand new soap because I had to open it,
Yeah.
like twist. It was brand new. Thank you, Lonnie.
we don't have any. We don't believe in
Right,
soap,
we don't believe in
so-
washing hands here. I got
But
it.
it's been a
my
joke for the
goodness.
last couple weeks because this girl goes in the house and like washes her hands 14 times a day, and I'm like,
Got it. 14 is excessive. I do agree with
She
that.
scrubs in.
I have to.
She
scrub
scrubs
that.
in.
Yeah.
She's scrubbing in for Ryan Colts.
why do you have to scrub them?
I'm allergic to everything.
Okay, so she does it for.
All right. So,
So
back to the rules.
no real rules for grown-ups. I do. So Lonnie's a newer rider than
Yes.
y'all, so I ask her to ride in boots, but just because
Sure.
she's been thrown so many times, I don't want her to get hung up.
Well, I will say, if you ride in Crocs, your feet typically slide out of them
Well-
pretty easily. It's hard to get stuck.
Well, part of that too, and that may be accurate, but part of that too is that everything she's riding is 2 years old. So we don't have trail horses.
You're not
out
catching
here.
me on a
We're
2-year-old.
we're breaking colts.
Oh,
So
crap.
Later,
as a
maybe.
new
I tell
rider,
you-
colts.
Go ahead, sir.
No, that's it. New rider colts wear boots. That's all.
Oh, 100%.
I'll make you a deal.
All right. What's the deal?
I'll take a sip of White Claw if
Not a
you'll
sip.
get on one of our 2-year-olds.
I feel like that is
All right.
not
I have
fair.
I have
Fair-
one question.
fair is fair.
I have one question. Is the 2-year-old going to kill me?
Nah,
Absolutely
probably
not.
All right, then you're in.
We'll tell
But
him
I
not
need
to.
more than a sip. I need you to drink a whole White Claw.
But I do have one out there that I've
I
got.
don't want to be on that one.
I do have one on there that I've got the groundwork done on, and I
Nope.
can stand up in the saddle.
Nope.
I just need somebody to get on and ride the buck
I'm
out
out.
of her.
I'm out.
Andy.
Well,
Billy,
Taylor
have you
wouldn't
seen
come
what
with
we?
us this
Okay,
time.
so later today, I am going to put your horses through the motions. So we have a thing called Twat broke. So to be Twat broke, you need to be able to twerk on it, open a beer on it, pee hanging off the side of
Yes.
it, like hanging onto its
Like-
leg, using it for
yeah,
support.
You're on the ground. You're
Shenanigans, like just general shenanigans, but like they.
Why
need to
would
be,
you need to pee hanging off the leg on the ground?
Because they
for balance,
lose
'cause
their
you're drunk.
balance.
You drank so much.
You
because
drank too
you're
much.
drunk.
You can't.
Got it.
You can't. You're falling, so you use the leg as support.
Understood.
Is that it? Beer. Oh, music. You got to be able to
Yeah.
blare a speaker on the back of it, like,
Well-
crack a beer,
and do
crack
this
a-
noise.
Yep.
Horses hate that noise.
Oh, hate it.
My horses don't like Luke Bryan, so anything
No,
else.
we play
other
mostly
than that,
Nelly.
they're fine.
I'm
Mostly
Luke Bryan.
Nelly.
I'm Luke Bryan.
I'm like Brian.
Yeah.
Fuck him and his.
We
skinny
did.
jeans.
We like to. They're training always, all
Yeah.
day. Everything is training for these horses out here, and so at the roping event, I fired a few shots
Yeah.
with a pistol next to him, and it's hard to get them. Even the newer
Story
ones
for
to the
that.
program, it's hard to get them.
Motherfucker. So our deputy, shout out to Deputy Bob. This motherfucker. We were at a training once. I'm on my POA that I just got. I've had her 2 weeks. I brought her to a training
For
I
her son, by the way.
Yeah, I brought her to the training to find out, like, are we going to keep her? Because it was from Taylor. Anyways, I didn't know what she could do because she was like a rescue situation. So I came into it blind. So I took her to posse training. Let's find out how broke she is. She was great. She did so well. But then
100%.
Bob, Deputy Bob, walks 3
Well,
feet
first,
away
wait,
from me.
We all had balloons.
We're
right?
popping him, right?
Yeah, he's
On
going
top of the
around-
horse. She did
yeah.
great. Pop it. Didn't even flinch. He literally walks away, doesn't say a fucking word, pulls his gun out, fires 2 rounds 4.5 feet away from me. I jump. Pony didn't flinch. And I was like, Bob. He goes, well, in a real life situation, you're not going to have a notice. I said, yes, you're right.
All right.
Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me. Didn't scare. And so I kept Pearl, by
Kept
the
her,
way.
yeah.
I did keep her.
Yeah.
Is your horse traffic broke?
Oh my God. Same day.
Same day.
We're riding down the side of a highway, 60 miles per hour, which I know is like a school zone, I think, in Texas.
I believe so.
Oh my God, y'all drive so fast. That's another topic. But Jesus Christ, we're riding down the side of a highway. It is this wide. He goes, is she traffic safe? I said, Bob, I've had her for 2 weeks. I have no clue. Cars whizzing by, 60 miles per hour. And then you got Linda in the front. She's smacking the road signs. I'm like, well, you know, if she's not, I guess I'll just die today. I don't know.
How many times have you been here to Texas?
This is my 3rd time.
Okay.
First
we
time-
drive faster? Is that true?
Oh, samesies.
Y'all drive so fast, it's
It's
ridiculous.
like 100 miles an hour.
I think so.
No.
Yes.
No.
75 miles per hour on a 2-lane highway. That's insane.
Yeah, sometimes, but not always.
Last night on the way here was 75.
And a school bus passed us.
She's not joking. She has the video. Seriously got passed by a
We
school
care,
bus last night.
we care about our education here. Them kids just got to get to school.
You know, it's not slow education, all right?
Definitely not.
Hey, the guy that
hell.
I'm talking to about buying Chief is interested in him as a mounted patrol unit.
There you go. We
horse.
can test him out.
And so I actually started talking to him about drag as well, because we've got a big, almost 17-hand draft cross out there. That
I heard that's the one you're going to ride.
no, that's the one that you're gonna ride.
I'll get on it. Is it broke?
Yeah, he's broke.
He's broke.
He's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Someone just got to throw me, right? You got like just tabletop me, just
we
get me up
got
there.
we got a.
Well, considering
mountain
you're
block.
only 5 foot tall, that's a long way down off 17.
I got off a 19-hand horse last weekend. I hit the ground and stumbled backwards. Jesus Christ. It's not good.
But she twisted her ankle on her little Pasifino.
I did
Just
last
saying.
weekend. He's 14
Last
hands.
Last Friday in my driveway.
You
at
might
my
need
house.
to ride Tater Tot tomorrow. She might need to ride Tater.
I'm riding Shimmy. I'm gonna kick ass tomorrow. I can't
think
wait.
we need to put
so,
her on
okay.
share.
You can. That's who. And don't you call her Tater?
I did call her
Tater
Tater
Tot.
Tot.
So I have so the rules.
She's double
thing.
registered.
The rules thing was bringing me to because we only have really one rule as
Yeah.
Trail Twats when we ride, and rule number 1, Beans, please fill us in.
You're supposed to hold on to your horse.
Rule number 1 is hold your mother horse.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Beans, please, why? Why is that a rule?
Well, I mean, it's the same reason why I can't drink White Claw Surges.
She's banned.
I am banned from that.
That's why you can't go
I-
on the OG trips.
Nope.
No. Because the person who I did this to still loves me deeply.
Yes.
I may have accidentally lost our friend Taylor's mule in the woods for 5 days.
She sure did.
Days.
I
Sure fucking
almost
did.
bought a mule that I was never gonna able to tactilely touch
Yeah.
because I was like, oh man, this thing is dead.
No, not Tootie. Her name
No.
was Martha.
Martha sucked so bad. I loved mules up until that moment. I'm like, oh, I want to ride her. She's like, yeah, let's all switch, and we all switched. I hate mules now,
How did
except for
you-
Tootie.
But you found her.
5 days later.
5 days later.
With the
It was
saddle
a
on?
thing. Yes, fully tacked still. We
Yeah.
we call it
Bet she is
affectionately
gelded.
the mule hunt of 2024.
There were drones.
Oh,
Wow.
We had so many people looking for this damn
on
mule.
foot, on horseback, on four-wheeler, trucks, in the woods next to our house.
Yep.
I mean, we had trail cameras set up. We were like,
You said it's like 20,000 acres, right?
it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're waiting. Me and Taylor rode every single day for 10 hours a day. We'd go ride, switch horses, keep riding. No one even saw the mule.
There was a couple of sightings every now and
I
again.
might have saw her, and she's running. And we figured she would have left and gone to someone's. Nope. She was in the woods the whole
This thing
time.
was the most sketchiest mule ever. You could crack 500 beers on her.
And she flinched
and
every
she'd
time.
flinch every time.
Yeah.
Well, we did learn.
We did find her.
Yes, and we learned that my mare rides double. So
To get you home. Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, every day I was like, well, as long as there's not buzzards, I was waiting.
Yeah.
Like, she's caught up somewhere. Nope. We found her. She had a couple scrapes. She was still fully tacked because
Yeah.
Taylor was pissed. She was like, "That's my good saddle."
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding. That
And I was
Not no
like,
more.
probably
man.
cost more than the mule.
The only thing, she had broken her reins. That was it. Still had the bit in her mouth.
Yeah.
I felt bad for her, but she's fine.
Yeah.
She did it to herself. She did it to herself.
did do it
in
to
my
her-
opinion.
Yeah.
So she threw you.
No,
No.
she didn't. Why is the rule hold your horse?
I was peeing and then I let her go.
So you did it to herself.
She did
I
it.
did it.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
I
so
mean, my horse stands there while I pee, and my horse will be the first one to be like, "Oh, you're on the ground. Bye. I'm going home.
Yeah.
See you later."
Yeah.
and I take off after this mule as I'm like, oh, she's leaving. So I'm chasing her on Trigger, which is my boy, my paint gelding. He is slow. Like there's no other way to describe it. And the faster I got, the faster the mule went. And I was like, I'm just pushing her at this point. And that darted off into the woods. I never saw her again.
Yep.
We rode for hours.
We went home. We traded horses. Went back out.
We
got
have
her.
plenty of animals get out here, but we don't have 20,000 acres for them to get on.
That's true.
She was still in
Very
the woods.
true.
We found her. She was still in the woods.
I was like, thank God I don't have to buy a mule that I can't touch or ride. Not that I would ever ride that thing again.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed.
She was like, "You still want to buy her?" I was like, "Absolutely
no,
not."
absolutely
Because
not.
I was like, "Yeah, I want to buy a mule so bad."
Nope.
No way.
Screw that mule.
So
Tootie
when
school.
when I asked y'all earlier how handy you are, and you thought I was talking about like handyman stuff,
We're not cowboys, okay?
do we need Beans helping move these cattle later?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, just don't feed me any surges.
Yeah, she's good. As long as she
Yeah.
doesn't have a White Claw surge.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
don't give me a white
Okay.
surge.
Because I'm out of the white claw realm. What are y'all talking about?
Okay, so these are White Claws here. So this,
Now might be a good time to try one.
it would be good. So this is a 5% White Claw. The normal White Claw is 5%.
Okay.
White can.
It's like drinking a Bud Light,
Okay.
Yes.
right?
But better.
The equivalence.
Okay.
What do you
A
mean?
White Claw Surge is
It's
a
the
blue
alcohol
can. They're
proof.
8%.
They're not 5%, are they?
I got you.
So?
No. The Bud Light's not
Bud
5%.
Lights are
They're
like
like 4.5.
like
4.6.
Okay.
So yeah, a surge is 8%. So you drink them, you get drunker. And she was drinking surges that day, and
I will say we started our day off with mimosas,
my bad.
a lot of them, and I think we were hungover from the night before.
Probably. Sounds right.
And
All right, nothing like a little hair of the dog.
Well,
though.
that's how you keep it
we
going.
had a lot of hair of the dog, and then we had Fireball.
Well,
Because we
I
have the videos of us throwing the Fireball.
plead the
back and
fifth,
forth.
honestly. So
Are those 16-ounce cans?
12 ounce.
They're 12. They're just.
I don't
skinny.
understand. I don't understand the hype, and so I
We
occasionally
could do
drink.
a tasting.
I think that-
Right after I let Alan Jackson in at the gate.
Alan Jackson.
He's here. He's gonna play Chattahoochee.
Well,
Hi, I'm Luke Bryan.
I did find out something about you ladies.
Oh no.
Oh, T3 over here is what I'm going to call her. T3?
Terminator 3.
No.
Because she's topless.
T3. No.
Now, as we're speaking.
T3. I got up to go let George straight in the gate a while ago, and evidently in Florida in Glen Rose, they don't use door locks
We use shotguns.
and they don't respond to knocking.
Oh, like for your
It's
home?
a damn good thing she was just blowing her nose. Because I knocked, the door was unlocked. I opened the door, I knocked on the door, no response. I walked in, there she was.
Did he?
But she was just blowing her nose.
Was the door moving as he knocked?
No, but I was blowing my nose, but I did not wash my hands. Just
Well, I'm just saying it. Evidently in Glen Rose, they don't lock the doors and they don't respond to knocking, because I walked right on up in there, and it's a good thing she was just standing there blowing her nose. And I'll let you ladies know, I did put the toilet seat back down.
Hey.
Lisa taught me that.
And since Wednesday, what happened Wednesday?
I was clearing trails on Chevy, and a branch went into my ear, and it's been like bloody crusty coming out ever since.
Had I known this, I would have brought my otoscope with me. We could have checked it out.
Well, I've got like a headband.
What do y'all clear? How do you clear trails? Like,
I don't know. It's the shit.
oh, okay.
You break
I
it,
didn't have like
you don't have a saw.
I didn't have my husband's like.
We use skid steer.
So it was just like a little branch. It flew over.
We got a mulcher, we can help with that.
Well, come on out.
Andy got a little battery-powered saw for Christmas from Taylor. And we're trying to tell her, like, all the time, like, we're out trail riding, strap it to the back You know, strap it to the back.
Alan
your
getting
chainsaw.
okay?
My chainsaw that Taylor bought me and I still haven't used.
Yeah.
You should have brought it. I would use it all the time.
What are you filming back there?
Carissa, because she's not on any cameras.
Oh.
Because she won't put her clothes on.
Yeah, we have to censor her, so.
I think you were gone when they were saying that she's already been naked out here once
Yeah, I
today.
heard Joe.
It's just on so far.
No.
Oh no.
Is that one of them 12% ones?
No, that's a watermelon. She doesn't want it.
12%.
We gotta get a good flavor if we're gonna do a taste test.
All right. I'm gonna go meet Alan Jackson. I guess.
Yeah, just let her
You
know
have
it's
to
a
come
better.
up with your own country singer.
Oh yeah, what's your country singer? George Strait, Alan Jackson.
Shania Twain.
Ooh, bitch. Jealous.
Are seeing George Strait tonight and love it.
Let's go.
That's
Oh,
why they're
I
not-
wanted to go to that.
That's why they're
show.
not here.
But he's playing tonight and tomorrow night, I
Uh-huh.
think.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, that's why they're not here.
The one time I was out here was I went to Tyler, Texas to see Co Wetzel and Nelly. You guys know Co Wetzel? He's from Texas.
I know
No,
both of them.
never heard
Number
of her.
one. Never mind.
My brother bowled with
It don't matter.
Nelly in
Bitch.
St. Louis.
Nelly with the Band-Aid?
Yes.
Yeah?
He's my
Oh
favorite.
my
I have a cat named Nelly.
My brother had a bowling scholarship to Lindenwood, Missouri. You know, like the
Yeah. And he
university. And like that was the their practice bowling alley.
I would.
I didn't know Nelly was a big bowler.
Did you
Oh
do,
my gosh.
Did
Well,
you
he's
buy
from
those
St.
tickets?
I sure did.
I wouldn't give a rat turd in a thimble to see
Dude.
cold pretzel and Nelly.
Wet pretzel is what I like to call
No,
them.
cold pretzel. No, I'm sorry.
Bitch.
I just can't do it.
I'm obsessed.
Really?
Like genuinely.
You know he lives right over here.
Shut the fuck up.
He
Can we go to
does.
his
Where?
house?
He went to Tarleton,
I know.
which is like
He played
35 minutes
football.
down the road.
Let's go. Let's get Co Wetzel on the podcast. I'll come
Nobody needs
back
cold-
out. just
Nobody
for
needs
that.
cold pretzel.
I would die, Billy.
I'm going to put him on my list of
Put him
people
on
to
your
get.
list.
Cold pretzel.
You know, I actually reached out to...
I mean, he's actually a pretty cool guy. I just
I
I
he
just
is.
can't dig his music.
His
'Cause
music's really good.
I'm old school. I'm sorry.
Old school?
Yeah.
Like what?
Merle Haggard.
Dwight
Do you know
Yoakam.
Mama
Waylon
tried?
Jennings,
My truck in high school said
George
Mama tried
Jones.
across the windshield.
What's that?
My truck in high school said Mama tried across the windshield.
Well, there you go.
There's nobody alive that Billy would want to get on this
That's true.
podcast.
Really? Genuinely?
Except
yeah.
Ryan Bingham.
Yeah, except
Oh my God,
Ryan Bingham.
obsessed.
I'm a big Ryan
I
Bingham.
do love. I've seen him in concert twice, and he is so good.
You'd probably have a good time talking to Dwight Yoakam.
Yes.
Yeah, I would just have
still
to
alive
get
here.
one of my
Barely.
pair. I'd have to,
Barely.
I'd have to get one
Randy
of the-
Travis.
I'd have to get one of the
Can't talk to
pair.
him anymore, unfortunately.
Oh my God, Andy! I'm talking.
Did you wash your hands?
I would have to go in my closet and get a pair of my jeans that I haven't been able to wear in 3 years just to match his style.
Who, Ryan Bingham?
No, Dwight
Dwight
Yoakam wears
Yoakam?
the tight jeans.
I'm still
fucking
stuck on
can't.
you yelling at our guest.
As my
I'm used to it. Isn't
father-in-law,
He said something about me.
as
No.
Bitch, I'm never shut up.
as my father-in-law always refers to him as Dwight Yoakam.
Hey, we need a
Whoa,
fact
sexual.
check. Dwight Yoakam is still
I
alive,
Shout
right?
out to
alive.
Danny Hill.
John Denver, who died within the last? John Denver died in the last few years.
Did
right?
he?
No, he died in a plane crash years ago.
Okay, well then who? Somebody of the Dwight
Oh,
Yoakam.
the Kenny Rogers?
No.
No.
Randy Travis makes me
Still
sad.
alive,
You mentioned
very
Randy
sad.
Travis. He lives an hour and 20 minutes.
he
from
lives in
here.
All right, so
Decatur.
this podcast just turns
Denton,
into
I think.
us
Denton,
interviewing.
Denton or Decatur?
Oh shit! Oh, what's his name? John Deere. What's his son? John Deere.
No, that was in the COVID era. That
Yeah,
was
but
Duffy.
that
Joe
was,
Duffy died.
Joe
That, he
Duffy.
was like the first one from COVID. I was like,
He's
fuck you,
like, yeah, he's
COVID.
a
Yeah.
COVID one.
All right, so are you trying a White Claw, or do you want to wait till later?
Come on, try
Later.
No, we're
You
not
know how
going.
many followers
Later?
right now?
Yeah, later on phone.
I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not even trying one on camera.
Try to
Yeah.
what?
You're doing one on camera. I have a whole
Are you a-
content
are
plan.
you
How
a
long
whiskey-
we've been going?
115.
Kayla said.
Wrap
Kayla
it
said
up.
the editing is too difficult from this point
Y'all
forward, so
fuck it up.
we'll call that episode
17.
18.
Do you want to wrap it up?
You should always wrap it up.
Wrap it
We'll
before
call
you
that
tap
episode
it.
17. We'll call that episode 18.
Later.
We did it. Yeah, Trail Twats out.
So I shared the post to tell people.
Oh yeah, we're 48 away.
79, 557.
That means y'all got 30 during that show.
Yeah.